All right, so I wanted to talk a bit on last night's episode. Not that much to talk about, but still some thoughts to share. I really wish they would have did this HOH comp when there were more people in the house. I understand they had to do it, with Kaysar out. King Kaysar, it just was a great addition. But he's been out for a while now. They could have did it earlier, but, I guess they didn't want to mess up the schedule they had. I'm not going to complain too much because I'm really happy that they did this throwback to season 6 and Kaysar was involved. They didn't have to do that. So thank you, Big Brother. Nicole, of course, thinks getting out Memphis was a bigger move than it actually was. It's just kind of like, who else were you going to get out? Who else was left? A big move would have been getting out your buddy Cody. But we all know that was never going to happen. Christmas was kind of a lone wolf in this competition, even though really Enzo was doing his own thing and Cody was the one boxing her in and trying to get her out. This is a great competition for those who have the numbers and they just kind of gang up on the people they want to get out. But it was just Cody ganging up on Christmas and Enzo trying to win. Christmas was saying that Cody was being reckless, trying to block her in, but it's like, he wanted you out. That was his game plan. So Enzo did look very confused, and Cody kind of took it as Enzo not knowing what he was doing. Nicole didn't buy that. She's like, Enzo knew what he was doing. He just didn't want to box in Christmas. He wanted to win. I thought originally, okay, so is this going to make Cody lean more towards Nicole since Enzo really wasn't doing his part? But recently I've seen that Cody says he trusts Enzo a bit more than Nicole, and this could possibly mean that he would pick Enzo over Nicole, or maybe he leaves the choice up to Enzo. Who knows? Cody knows that both Nicole and Enzo would choose him. So if he has the choice to pick, I wonder if he would choose who would be the easiest to win against or who he feels deserves it more. I always was under the impression that he would pick Enzo over Nicole because they have this Jersey guy bond, this bro bond. But then again, I started questioning it and wondering if he would pick Nicole because Nicole's been more useful and she's a former winner. I don't know, but right now, I think I'm leaning towards him picking Enzo. Enzo yelling, "Let's go," multiple times had me picturing Casey in my head. I was like, where's Casey? Enzo won HOH and he was saying ideally he would want a final 3 with Cody and Christmas because both those people would take him. But, and he has the alliance with both of them, but he doesn't put Cody and Nicole on the block to guarantee Nicole goes home. He puts Nicole and Christmas on the block, which, shocker. But yeah, I know he's not going to put his guy Cody, but it's just putting Nicole and Christmas on the block, even though I know we still have veto and whoever wins veto, which, we already know if you see spoilers. That determines everything, but obviously leaving Nicole and Christmas on the block and having Cody be the one to vote obviously is going to keep Nicole over Christmas. So it's just, you're not going to get that final 3 that you want. But I guess either way, he wasn't going to get it, considering who wins veto. Imagine, this just could have gone a very crazy way if somehow Christmas got the veto and Christmas votes out Cody. That would have been so wild. But yeah, I'm not sure why Christmas had to confront Cody about the whole competition and him gunning for her. It's just kind of like, what did you expect and what do you want him to say? I think it's self-explanatory. Cody was upset that Enzo was playing for himself, but at this point, that's what you gotta do. I relate to Cody not wanting to make small talk and wanting that time alone. I can imagine you really crave it when you're in the house because you really have no private time. You have no time to yourself. And Christmas is Little Miss Chatterbox and she really wanted to show off her dance from high school and it was funny just seeing Cody just let her have what she wants, but not really trying either. I was wondering what was gonna happen with that whole music of when Nicole was putting the sunscreen. I was like, what's gonna happen? And it was just her sneezing. I mean, yeah, around this time it gets a little bit not as crazy. I get that they probably had a difficult time finding what to put in this episode. They were talking about insecurities and Cody was saying that he's insecure about his nose and Enzo was laughing at him. His nose really isn't bad at all. Beside the point, I really wanted to know what everybody else was insecure about. Gotta give Christmas some type of props. She really tried to get Cody nominated, which wasn't going to happen in like any universe, but she tried it. And yeah, even after, you know, spoiler alert, after veto was played and whatever, Christmas really tried to pitch to Cody for him to keep her. She really is trying it, but it's just too little too late. It's done, and Cody's not gonna keep Christmas when he has Nicole. So yeah, already said it, but Nicole and Christmas were nominated. Nicole's picture is just, I get why she was complaining. It's not the best, but you know, a lot of them had to take their own picture and they weren't like Janelle quality pictures, so it is what it is. So that's all I have. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section and don't forget to like and subscribe.